Gordon opens his briefcase and takes out his teacher's notes. He encourages Emma to be attentive to detail. They are getting through a lot of material. Terry is there to lend a hand if need be. In addition, all three are getting along like a house on fire.
So Emma, please sum up what I have just explained to you.
Sure. Let's see. The reading and listening parts are relatively similar as they require scanning. That means gathering the key information quickly, without reading or listening to every single detail.
Indeed. And how many passages are there in the listening section?
There are 4 parts of the listening section. The first part has 8 short extracts. In part 2, you will listen to a recording with one or more speakers, so this could be one person talking about an experience or perhaps a conversation. In the third part, there are 5 different speakers talking about a common topic, and the last part is the same as part 2. There are one or more speakers, so maybe it could be an interview or a conversation between people.
And how many questions are there?
30 questions altogether. 8 for the first part, a multiple choice question for each recording. 10 for part 2, you need to fill in the gaps in a text about what you have heard. Then, there are 5 for part 3. You need to match up various statements with the speakers, deciding which relate to whom. In the final part, there are 7 multiple choice questions. With all of the multiple choice questions, there are 3 answers to choose from.
Very good. Now tell us about the reading section.
There are 3 parts in the reading section of the exam. In the first part, you have to read a long text and then answer 8 multiple choice questions which give you 4 possible answers. For the second part, there are paragraphs with a gap in each one where a sentence has been taken out. Overall, there are 6 sentences missing, but there are 7 possible answers, which means there will be one which I won't need to use. In the last part, there is either a long text which has been split up into shorter extracts, or there can be up to 6 short texts. For this part, there are 15 questions which need to be matched with information about the text. So for example, if there are 6 different speakers talking about a common topic, you will have to match the speakers with the questions.
And where do you write your answers?
On a separate answer sheet.
And why do people find listening harder?
If truth be told, there are lots of elements that you can't control, like style of delivery, voice, pace and accent of the speaker. For example, if we consider the voice, if the speaker is very monotonous or very enthusiastic and energetic, either of these things can throw you.
And what is a mistake lots of candidates make with the reading?
Not managing their time. In fact, it's important to leave a few minutes at the end of the exam to review all your answers and check that you're happy with everything. Lots of people get their timing wrong and they'll end up making lots of silly little mistakes.